All right, good afternoon, everybody. Christian Mondick here for you this afternoon. Spartacats versus Rochester, rematch from Thursday. Got Miller Boyd Smith out there. Dixon and Macatak Gunderson. They're hustling. Let's see how today goes. Jade's going behind the net. Rochester dumps it backwards the other way. There goes Boyder after her. Pass up to neutral ice. Boyder's hustling. Cross ice pass. Smith intercepts. Rochester knocks it back into our zone, though. Dixon's looking, trying to get up the boards to Miller. Rochester stops it. Dixon with a push through. I lied. That's Solis. Sorry. Solis and Verstrater out there this first shift here. All right, Smith in the corner with it. Still holding onto it. Gets it back to Jade. Jade with the shot. Gets blocked on the way to the goalie. Avery's fighting with it behind the net. Trying to get a pass. She got it out to Boyder. Boyder gets the shot. Gets stopped by Rochester on the way. And that should be an ice. And it is. All right, there goes Smith, Miller, Boyd. They're off. Here comes Hubble, Ahern, and Soini. You got Rowling and Johnson out there as your D. Puck is dropped. Hubble gets it over to Soini. Soini gets it back to Hubble. Hubble does a backhand. Rochester knocks it back into central ice. There goes Nola Rowling after it. She gets the puck up to Ahern. Ahern's trying to get up off the board. She does. Off the corner. There goes Soini after Rochester. Rochester's trying to get it out. Beatty Johnson gets a shot in. Rochester taps it on the way down. Soini's looking. Gets caught up with Rochester. Soini's fighting in the corner with it. Got a front row seat for it. Rochester pulls it away from her. Grace Hubble steals it back from them. Cross ice. There goes Soini after it. Rochester's going to dump it out. They're waving off an ice. Don't know why. They hit it in our zone, but back to neutral ice. There's Ahern hustling for it. Rochester brings it back into the zone. Takes a shot on Allie. Allie knocks it off to the side. Her right, our left. Up to Ahern. Ahern across to Hubble. Hubble tried to backhand it. She was looking for Soini. Soini did a shift change there. Mondick's on the ice now. Here is Pingley. And McNerney's fighting for it. Here comes B.D. Johnson with it. Rochester with a poke check. Shot on Allie. Allie with a high save. Puck up to Pingley at center ice. Rochester passes to their side. Rochester's passing a little bit more today than they were the other day. Back to neutral ice. No ice in the zone. Or I guess it is an ice. Could have sworn he said no ice, but I guess not. All right, Dixon and Gunderson are your D. McNerney, Pingley, and Mondick are your forwards. Puck is dropped, goes across ice. Back into neutral ice. D to D for Rochester. Gets it right up in the center. Viv recovers. Viv dumps it back down behind the net. There goes Pingley after it. Viv's coming as well. Nope. Rochester off the wall. It's a good pass. Dixon tried to keep it in. She almost did. Pingley's there to recover, though, neutral ice. Pingley gets it up to McNerney. McNerney dumps it down. Rochester knocks it back into central ice. We call offsides on us. So, all right, here comes Miller, Boyd, and Smith. Dixon and Gunderson are still your D. Ref did not drop the puck. Bounces back to neutral ice. Goes to Dixon. Dixon's looking to bring it in. Dixon dumps it back to Smith. Rochester with the poke check on Smith. Recovers it. It's in center ice. Back to neutral ice. There goes Gunderson with it. She pulled back as Boyder was getting back on sides. Rochester with a poke check in the middle there, gets it into our zone. Boyder's going to take it around the net. Rochester's trying to cut her off. Boyder gets it up to Smith. Smith up to Miller. Jade's hustling down, bringing it down, using the body. Good job, Jader. Got tied up. Shot goes a little bit outside of the nets. Smith recovers from a poke check from Boyd. Smith's trying to get it over to Miller. Almost. It's a bouncy puck. Miller's behind the net with it, looking. Gets it to Smith. Goalie recovers. All right. Miller, Boyd, Smith, Verstrat, and Solis are your D. Boyder in the back behind the net, getting tied up with Rochester there. Avery with a good forecheck there. But here comes number 9 from Rochester. Brings it down. Shot from number 9 on the point. Top right of the net, gets right past Alley. That's okay, girls. That's how it started on Thursday, too, where Rochester scored first, then we had the next 4. So, all right. Hubble, Ahern, and Soini. Verstrat and Solis. Hubble wins the faceoff, knocks it back. Solis with it now, dancing with it. Uses the back off the boards. Rochester recovers. Nope, that's Hubble with it in front of the net. Bounces back to Alley. Alley's going to sit on it. Puck goes across ice. Almost got it out. Good hustle by Ahern there to try to push it out. It just bounced back in on us, though, on our zone. Puck ended up in front of the net, but nobody was there for Rochester. Solis getting into it in the corner with Rochester. Good job, Leilani. Here comes Soini with it, trying to get out of the zone. She does, and neutral ice. Rochester recovers, though. Good pressure by Ahern. Rochester loses a skate there. Great poke check there by Ahern. Takes it away from Rochester. Solis ends up with it behind the net. Trying to get it up to Ahern. She does. Nope, bounces off Ahern's stick. That came out. Nope, it did not, according to the ref. Center ice. Soini with it. Trying to get up to Ahern. She does. Elsie gets it back into neutral ice. Dumps it back behind the ref. Johnson and Rowling are out. Here come Pingley, Mondick, and McNerney. Pingley with a good forecheck there. Rochester lost it for a second. Rochester dumps it back. Ref's calling no ice. Must have hit one of our girls in the way. There's B.D. Johnson getting up to Mondick. Mondick's looking. Gets it up to Pingley. Neutral ice. Pingley gets a piece of it, knocks it into Rochester's zone. Rochester's going to hit it back behind the boards, back behind the net, but McNerney's there. McNerney's tied up, being held. Rochester's trying to come around. She does. That's you, Viv. Viv gets a good forecheck on it, gets it over to Pingley on a backhand. Good try there, Pingley. Goalie knocks it off to the side. Rochester's going around the other way, gets it up to Pingley. McNerney's there with it. Nope, Rochester recovers. Takes a shot, but Rowling hits it. Gets in the way of it on the way. B.D. Johnson goes back behind the net. Oh. Looked like Rochester got a piece of it, took a shot on Alley there. All right, here comes Gunderson and Dixon, Miller, Smith, and Boyd. Come on, Boyder. Puck ends up in center ice, trying to get into the neutral zone. Rochester has it, though, right now. Shot goes outside of Alley and around her. Rochester recovers in the corner. Miller's got it now. Rochester gets a stick on her, lift stick, but Boyder comes up right behind her with it. Boyd doubles back. She's got 3 girls on her. Gets it over to Gunderson. Gunderson with a shot, but Rochester gets a piece of it. Here comes Boyd after her. Hustling with Boyder. Offsides on Rochester. Boyder knocks it over to Smith in center ice, neutral ice. Smith's getting it up, trying to get it around her. Rochester knocks it back, though. Here comes Dixon, waits. Smith gets back on side. Dixon's got the puck, gets it over to Gunderson. Gunderson's looking, gets it up to Boyder. Boyder dumps it back into the zone. Miller's going in for it. Rochester knocks it around the corner. Here comes Dixon with it. Dixon's got 3 girls on her right now. Rochester knocks it back the other way. Centers it. Good job. Ahern came on the ice there, fought to keep it in. Another good pressure from Ahern, keep it in. Ahern's hustling. Nope, that's Matt Kinsey. Gunderson chasing it down. Coming around the corner. Trying to get it up. Rochester recovers, though, in the corner. Here comes Lauren Dixon with it now. Doubles back. Gets it up to Ahern. Ahern's skating down with Boyd and Soini. Rochester takes it away from Ahern now. Doubles back Rochester. Ahern with a poke check on her. Ends up in central ice, neutral ice, where Strat recovers over to Solis. Solis dumps it down. Girls are on sides. Hubble, Soini, and Ahern are out there. Gets it up center ice. Addison dumps it back to Ahern. Rochester recovers, number 8. Hubble's giving him some pressure. Ends up in the corner. Solis there with it. Tied up. Ben's back at the point. Soini got a piece of it. Good job, Amelia. Here comes Ahern's fighting down with it. Takes a shot on net to dump it back behind the net. Here comes McNerney. Mondick are out there with Hubble right now. Offsides on Rochester. All right, here comes Pingley. Mondick and McNerney. Rowling and Johnson are your D. Puck is dropped. Rochester knocks it back into our zone off the boards. Trying to get it up to McNerney. McNerney's fighting for it. There's Johnson trying to get up and Pingley in center ice. She does, neutral ice. McNerney with a good forecheck. Rochester dumps it back behind her. Puck ends up with Mondick in neutral ice. Viv's bringing it down. Takes a shot from the point. Goalie just covers, sits on it. Puck ends up in the corner. Trying to get it out. It's offsides. Pingley with the face-off. Rochester knocks it back to Rowling. Rowling gets across ice over to McNerney. McNerney dumps it down into the zone. There you go. McNerney had a good poke check there behind the net on Rochester. Fighting to keep it in. Pingley dumps it back. Here comes Rochester around the net. They dump it backwards, back behind the net. Still coming back, Rochester. Viv's going toe-to-toe with her. Good back check, good forecheck. Pingley ends up with it, goes behind the net. Tries to get up off the boards. She does. Rochester keeps it in our zone, though. Pingley's still fighting for it. Dumps it back into the zone. There you go. Oh, they're going to call ice on that, but okay. Get some fresh legs out. Here it comes. Dixon, Gunderson, Miller, Boyd, and Smith. Puck is dropped. Smith's trying to get out. Miller in the corner with it. Shot on Allie, must come out from Rochester. Oh, back to the point. She missed it. She whiffed it. Here comes Smith with it. Come on, Avery. She's got Miller across the center. Good job. Shot right in the goalie's breadbasket. We're getting shots, but they're going straight into the goalie. Right in the center of the goalie, girls. Little brass monkey, Jason Hubble. All right, puck's dropped. Boyder gets it over to Miller. Miller's tied up with Rochester in the wards. Gets a shot, goes back behind the goal. Avery Smith's trying to get it to Dixon. Backed up in neutral ice. Miller with a poke check there. Rochester with a poke check as well. Dixon up to Boyder. Rochester's got a lot of good pressure on us right now. Slips off Avery Smith's stick there. Rochester with the backhand to Dixon. Dixon with a move. Cross ice to Jade. Bounces off Jade's stick in the corner. Goes back to McAtack Gunderson. Hits the Rochester girl in the way. Lauren Dixon within the corner. Looking to see what she can do with it. She's got two girls on her. Here comes Miller to help her out. Ends up in front of the net. Nobody's there though. McAtack, good job. Keeps it in. Rochester coming out with it now. Trying to, but here comes Soini with it. Fighting for it, fighting for it. Oh. Rochester trying to bring it out. Ahern almost had a piece of that one. Dixon gets a poke check on it, goes out to the boards. Lift her stick, girls. Puck goes, shot goes wide right. Left of Alley. Looks like Dixon to Ahern. Ahern to Hubble. Hubble's hustling. She's got three girls on her. Dumps it back behind the net. Here comes the D with Solace. Oh, bounced off her stick. Leilani almost. Leilani dumps it back behind the net. There goes Soini after it. Puck ends up back behind the net again. Back to neutral ice. Hits Solace's stick. Solace turns around, dumps it back up off the boards. Rochester recovers in center ice. But Ahern with a great pressure there. Good job, Elsie. Get back on sides. Hubble and Soini are fighting in the corner with it. There was a whistle, but I don't know why. They're still going. Verstraat goes around the net with it. Clock stopped. I don't know why the clock is stopped. I mean, they heard the whistle too. Offsides on Rochester. 47 seconds remaining in the first period. California knows how to party. It's like somebody lost the top of their stick. The ref's picking it up for them. Puck is dropped. Dumps it back in our zone. Here comes Pingley, Mondick, and McNerney. Trying to get it up to Mondick. She does. Viv's bringing it down. Cross ice to Pingley. Bounces off her stick. Oh, McNerney gets tied up on sides. I'm going to call an ice. There we go. All right, coming all the way down here. Pingley and Mondick are talking. 22.3 seconds remaining in the first. Hey guys, I'm on a mic, okay? All right, puck ends up back. Here goes Pingley with it. Gunderson with a shot, or no, that was Solace, sorry. Viv with it. Trying to send her to McNerney, she does. Oh, what a great job. 11 seconds, 11.2 seconds. All right, Solace and Verstraat. Good job, girls. Pingley, Mondick, and McNerney. Puck is dropped. Ends up behind the net. 10 seconds. McNerney's hustling over. Solace has it. Backhands it. There's McNerney with it. McNerney's fighting for it. 2 seconds, and that's the end of the first. All right, back for the second period. Spartacats are down by 1, 0-1 right now. Miller, Boyd, Smith, Dixon, Gunderson are your D. Puck is dropped. Boyder gets it back to Dixon. Dixon double backs over to Gunderson. Gunderson up to Miller. Here comes Boyd after her, chasing Rochester down. Oh! Avery Smith, a little forecheck pressure. There goes Miller, uses the body. Here comes Boyd. Boyd's fighting for it. It's a trip. Seriously. There you go. Miller with a good poke check. Rochester up to Rochester, brings it into neutral ice. Bring it down. Shot goes left. Miller recovers. Tries to get up out of ice, out of center. Doesn't. Puck's now in neutral ice. Here comes Avery. No, it's Boyder with it. It's a 3-on-1. Come on, girls. This is the time to do it. Oh, bounces off the goalie. Rochester recovers behind the net. They're looking. Boyder tried to give some pressure. Jades get it. Gets a shot. Over to Avery Smith. Smith's looking. Got a line change here. Here comes Hubble. Hubble's right up front. Smith to Dixon. Dixon with the move. Shot for Dixon. Goalie covers it up. All right, so we're going to have Hubble, Swiney, Ahern, Verstraet, and Salas are your D. All right. Let's knock one in here, girls. Let's get going. We can do this. So, all right, Ahern's behind the net. Good pressure by Elsie. Good pressure by Elsie. And Rochester knocks it to neutral ice. Verstraet gets it over to Salas. Salas back to Verstraet. Bounces off her stick. Rochester recovers, brings it down. Ahern gets it back from them, though. Bringing it down. Cross ice over to Swiney. Amelia's bringing it down. Grace backs her up, knocks it into Rochester's ice. Gets it across to Ahern. Ahern gets a piece of it on that center pass. Rochester's bringing it down. Verstraet ends up with it. Verstraet's trying to get it out of the zone. Rochester intercepts, knocks it back in. Ooh, shot on Allie. I think somebody hit it, though, on the way there to Allie. So good job, girls. Amelia's trying to get it out of the zone. Trying, nope. Shot on Allie, goes out to the side, poke. Verstraet in the corner, tied up with Rochester. Rochester brings it out in front. Allie with the save. Good job, Allie. Way to go. All right, here comes Johnson and Rowling. Mondick, McNerney, and Pingley. Rowling's trying to get it up to Mondick. Rochester recovers, goes across ice. There goes McNerney. Pingley's got it. Back behind the boards. Mondick tried to get it out, couldn't. Rochester knocks it back in. Pingley's behind the boards, tied up a bit. Here comes Addie, hustling down. McNerney and Mondick are right there with her. Addie's going to double back behind the net. Tried to get it over to McNerney. McNerney's tied up, though, with a Rochester girl. Rochester dumps it back behind the net. The other way. Viv with a good forecheck pressure. Here comes McNerney after it. Same thing with Boyder's out there now. Boyder with the backhand. Goalie recovers. Puck's bouncing out. Come on, Viv. Johnson gets a shot off. Oh, mixed up. Didn't make it all the way there. There goes Boyder with it. Goes over the net. McNerney's going to the corner with it now. Maddie's looking, gets a shot, goes left to the goalie. There goes Mondick back to Johnson. Johnson with a shot. Rochester intercepts on the way down. Boyder's there in the corner. trying to get it out. She does. She gets it out to McNerney. McNerney with a trip. Oh, there it is. There we go. McNerney with a wraparound right out front to Boyder in front. Boyder knocks it in for the goal. There you go, girls. Way to go. Goalie's having problems getting up. I hope she's okay. All right, Miller, Boyd, Smith are out there now. Looks like Gunderson and Dixon are in D. Ref's getting the word for the goals and the assists. Miller ends up with it from Boyd, trying to get it out. Back in neutral ice. Mac attack Gunderson. Oh, slipped off her stick. Gets it over to Dixon. Dixon up to Avery Smith. The girls are both on side. Boyder knocks it in to keep it in. Good job, Boyder. Avery's fighting for it. That was a hook. Rochester's going to dump it out, but Dixon keeps it in. Good job, Lauren. There goes Avery around the net with it. Got Jade right out front. Gets it to Boyder, though. Boyder with another shot. Oh, just right of the net. Avery Smith recovers, though. Is looking. Avery's trying to get it out. She couldn't. Gunderson recovers. Ends back up with, oh, come on. He's going to call it after. Yeah, the ref was not going to call that until he saw Rochester's coach raise his arm. And then that's when he went. I'll make sure I start raising my arm down here so that the refs can see it. All right. Gunderson, Solis, Miller, and Smith. Dixon's in the box. All right. Jade's at center. Backhand. Goes Avery Smith trying to get a piece of it. Ends up in front of our nets. There goes Avery Smith. Beat her to it, Avery. She does. Oh, just doesn't get it out. Almost did, though. Rochester got there at the same time as her. Avery's just holding it. Good job, Avery. Drain that clock, Avery. Good job, Avery. Avery is fighting for that puck. Good job. Miller ends up with it. Rochester gets a poke check on her, though. Here comes Mac Attacks trying to get it out as well. Fighting for it. Don't know what's going on. Mac's holding on to it. Puck shot. Allie covers it. Good job, Allie. All right, here comes Boyd McNerney for Strat. Puck ends up in center ice. Get over there, McNerney. McNerney, great poke check. Maddie gets it out of the zone as well. Neutral ice, good job. Rochester dumps it back behind him. Ends up on Solis. Solis is trying to get it out. Rochester with a shot on net. Allie just pokes it to the side. Get it up, Addison. Nope. Rochester recovers. Don't let her have that shot from the point. There you go. Oh. Boyder. Yeah, Boyder was fighting for that one. Here goes McNerney. Dump it, McNerney. There you go. Way to go, Maddie. That puck's not going to make it. It's not going to make it. Good job, McNerney. Oh, almost. Maddie was there to help recover. Good stick lift there, Maddie McNerney. Good hustle. Oh, but here comes Rochester. Trying to center it. They do. Oh, there was a good poke there by, it looks like Madison Verstrat. Got a piece of that one on the way. Don't know where that one ended up. There we go. Neutral ice. 10 seconds left in the power play. Boyder's hustling after number 9. 9 dumps it back behind her. Center ice. Addison Verstrat's got it. Sitting on it. Dumps it over to, I don't know who it was. They hit them up the boards. No ice. There you go. Hubble, Grace. Oh, great hustle. So there was a knocked it down into Rochester's zone. Puck was just going. Everyone was looking at it, but Grace Hubble was hustling after it. The ref waved off icing. Grace got there, took a shot on the goalie. Didn't go in, but a great hustle by Grace there. Good job, Grace. Good job, Hubble. All right, Hubble, Swiney, and Ahern. Rowling and Johnson are your D. Ahern tried to get it back to Rowling. Nope. They're waving off, no ice. Both refs saying no ice. B.D. Johnson's got it. Nope, Rochester's got it now, but B.D. Johnson's fighting for it. She does. Gets it away from them, gets it up to Ahern. Ahern's bringing it in neutral ice. Cross ice to Soini. Soini's bringing it down. Oh, Soini's trying to get it back over to Ahern. Soini still got it. Ahern's hustling after it. Ahern's going the other way now, trying to get it up to Soini. Here comes B.D. Johnson with it. Crossover to Ahern. Ahern got a piece of it, just went outside the net though. That was a great pass from Johnson to Ahern. Ahern's fighting as always. Good hustle. Elsie, Grace there too with a good forecheck pressure. All right, Rochester's coming down with it. They lost it though. It ends up back up in neutral ice. Else caught an edge there. Gets it up to Elsie. No, there we go. Yep, no ice there, no ice. Elsie keeps it in. Good job, Elsie. Good hustle, good fight by Ahern there. Ends up in neutral ice there. Johnson's bringing it down. There you go, Elsie. She's looking. Got a line shift. There we go to McNerney. Oh, great pass from Johnson to McNerney in front of the net. Just went right into the goalie's pads. So, all right. Pingley, McNerney, Mondick, Gunderson, and Dixon are your D. All right, drops it back to McNerney. Rochester recovers. Ends up in our zone, waving off ice and no ice. There goes Mac attack Gunderson after it. Mac's looking to get it up to Viv, bounces it up off the boards. Rochester recovers, they're trying to get it out of the zone. Shot on goal, but Dixon shin pads it. Mac attack gets it up to McNerney. McNerney loses an edge, gets it over to Pingley. Rochester double backs. Pingley's chasing her down though. Rochester dumps it back behind the net. There goes Dixon after it. Gets it up to Pingley. Nope, Rochester keeps it in our zone. I think Allie did a kick pad save there. Looks like Dixon with it right now. Getting up to Mondick. She does. Mondick with a backhand on it. Rochester catches a skate, catches an edge. Here comes McNerney with it. Come on, Maddie. Oh, right in the goalie's breadbasket. All right, here comes Miller Boyd Smith. Solis and Verstrat are your D. Ends back up to Solis. Oh, somebody get back to that corner to help her out. It's going to call a penalty on us. Or finally realized that, yeah, they tripped Jade there, so. Yep. All right, it's a Spartacats power play. All right. Boyder's trying to win the face-off. She gets it over to Miller. Miller rounds up, takes a shot, goes off the goalie. Oh, almost with the back to Avery Smith there. It was close. All right, girls. So Boyder is getting up to Miller. Rochester hits it back into our zone, though. Come on, girls, let's get 2-2-1 puck. We can do it. All right, Solis was trying to get up to Miller. Miller gets a poke on it. Solis as well. It's like Kira Boyd's bringing it down. She's bringing it down. Shot. Goalie hits it with her head, actually. Here comes B.D. Johnson off the bench. The shot on net. Good job, B.D. Johnson. Avery Smith has it behind the net. Got a minute left. Avery's looking to see who she can get it to. Try to get it over to Miller across ice. Here comes Hubble. Miller just goes down. Yep. You're going to call a hook on Rochester. All right, here comes Soini and Ahern. He's out there with Hubble, Johnson, and Rowling. All right, let's do a little 3-on-5, girls. Or 5-on-3. There you go, back to Rowling. Rowling with a shot. Oh, almost a deflection there. Johnson with a shot across ice. Comes Elsie Ahern. Gets it back to Rowling. Come on, Nola, shoot it. Oh. Keeps it in, Ahern. Fighting to keep it in. Here comes Rochester with it. It's number 9. Chase her down, girls. There you go. B.D. Johnson gets it back from her. Go, Johnson. Skate, skate, skate with her, everybody. Let's go. We can do it, girls. Rochester blocks Johnson, but Hubble recovers behind her. Hubble's looking, tried to get it over to Soini. She does. Soini gets it back to Johnson. Johnson's getting it over to Dixon. Goalie's flying everywhere. Come on, Lauren. Lauren's looking for the wraparounds. Gets it over to, had to get it out to Hubble. Okay, one girl's out. Got a minute left on the second power play now. Gunderson tried to get it across ice, but Rochester intercepts. Another move by Rochester, but Gunderson poke checks it. Gunderson's looking, coming down. McAtack, shot, girl. Goalie bounces it up. Ahern's there with it. Let's see an ice. That's going to be an ice. All right, let's get some fresh legs. 37 seconds remaining in the power play. Come on, girls. We can do it. 1:47 in the second. Score's tied 1-1. All right, McNerney, Mondick, and Pingley. Dixon and Gunderson are your D. Puck ends out to the side. Trying to get it out. Pingley fighting for it. Trying to keep it out. Viv's tied up. Come on, go. Ice. There we go. 20 seconds. Coming back down. All right, McNerney, Mondick, Pingley, Dixon, and Gunderson. Puck is dropped. Keep it in. There you go, Johnson. Oh, intercepted on my way by Rochester girl. Sorry, McAtack, not Johnson. Another shot by Johnson. Hits Rochester on the way. Both power plays are over. And it's going to be nice. So, minute 10 remaining in the seconds. For your Spartacats, tied 1-1. Here comes Miller Boyd Smith, Solis, and Verstrat. All right, Boyd wins the faceoff, gets it over to Smith. Smith ends up with it behind the net. Nope, in front of the net. Trying to do a back check. Oh, a backhand, not a back check, sorry. Was close, just outside. Boyd ends up with it. Boyd to Miller in front of the net. Jade rips it. Oh, goalie takes it off the helmet, goes up into the netting. Puck ends up in the corner. Kira Boyd recovers. He's coming, he's looking. Tried to, goalie recovered. That was a real close shot, Kira. Good try. Goalie gloved it. There was a small spot there that puck could have easily gone through. So, good try, Kira. All right. Boyder gets it over to Jade. Jade turns around, rips it outside the net. Rochester recovers. Boyder intercepts. Oh, come on, yep. It's going to be an interference or what from behind? Is a shot from behind. Jade gets it. Jade's looking. Get it back to Salas. There we go. All right. Looks like a rough. Arm to the side. All right. So 16 seconds in your seconds. Score's tied up 1-1. Boyder, Miller, Smith versus Stratz, and Salas are your D. All right. Boyder gets it to Smith. Smith tried to get it to Verstrat. Verstrat keeps it in. Nope. Puck ends up back behind the net. And it's going to be the end of the second. All right, start the third on the power play. Here comes Miller up with it. Miller gets it back to Verstrat. Addison dumps it up to Smith. Smith to Boyd. Boyd's looking. Still looking. There you go, back to Salas. Salas with a shot. Oh, didn't make it to the through. Back up to neutral ice. Rochester's bringing it down. Boyder bringing it, hustling. Shot goes left of alley, right of alley, our lefts. Oh, Boyder's trying to get it out to the Smith. Rochester got a piece of it, dumps it back down. 1 minute left in the power play. Miller with it. Miller across ice to Smith. Here comes Smith with it. Smith with the shot. It's a Rochester rolling away. They tried to knock it back behind the boards. Didn't happen. Smith's got it now. Got a small line change coming out. So there's Soini. Smith to Johnson. Oh! Johnson takes a shot. Soini's got it now. Soini back to Hubble. I want to say. Yep. Oh, puck's loose. Puck's loose. Oh, puck's still loose. Wow. Goalie ended up with it. There you go. Grace Hubble with a great hustle there on the puck. Here comes Ahern with it now. Ahern's trying to send her to Hubble. She does. Ahern back to Hubble. Ahern's got it again. Oh, shot just goes outside of the net to the left. Good hustle there, Ahern. Okay, let's get a shot right here before the penalty expires. She does. Bounces off Ahern. Soini's reaching for it. Rochester's at full strength. Ice bounced off of us, though, and blow it. All right. All right, got some fresh legs for everybody. Here comes McNerney. Pingley and Mondick, Dixon and Gunderson. All right, Pingley in the center. Pingley tried to get it to McNerney, almost did. Goes back to Dixon. Dixon with a shot. Rochester intercepts on the way. Sorry, that was Mack with the shot. Now it's Dixon with the shot. Ends up behind the net to the side. There goes McNerney. Gunderson with a pinch on it. Good job, Mack attack. Mack's fighting left and right. Oh, it ends up in neutral ice. Dixon recovers. Dixon up to Pingley. Pingley loses her stick on that play there. Rochester's hustling down. Pingley's fighting with her. Good job. Addie. Good hustle, Addie. Ends up at the point. McNerney's going for it. Does not make it to Allie. There goes Pingley with it. Gets it up to Mondick. Mondick gets it up off the boards. Hustle, Viv. Hustle. Rochester ends up with it. There you go, Dixon. Lauren's got it. Oh, ends back up to Pingley. Pingley's trying to get it, but Rochester bounces off a Rochester skate. Rochester trying to keep it out. Dixon with it, dumps it to Mondick. Ends up in the corner. Going the other way. Come on, Viv. There we go. Good job by Boyder. Oh, Boyder ends up in the boards. Cross ice. There goes Dixon. Dixon to Gunderson. Gunderson to Boyd. Here comes Smith and Boyder. Getting some fresh legs out there. Oh, post, the goalie's friend on Boyder's trying to get it in there. She's fighting everything she can. Smith ends up with it. Oh, no, the goalie's sitting on top of the puck. All right, Boyd in the face-off. Solis and Verstraet, or D. Boyder gets it back to Verstraet. Nope. Rochester beat Verstraet to it. Cross ice pass. Bounces off her stick. Good job. Avery Smith ends up with the puck behind the net. Girls go down. I don't know what's going on there. Rochester's coming around, trying to make a move. Our girls got up. Oh, shot from the point. Allie's going to cover it. Good job, Allie. Ten minutes. All right. Rochester in the corner with it, sends it across ice. Nobody's there, though. Here comes Miller with it. Miller up to Smith. Rochester back checks it. There's Smith there. Backhands it, not back check. Smith to Boyd. Boyd with the shot. Oh, goalie got a piece of it. Puck went straight down, didn't go back behind the net as thought it would be. Oh, come on! She just elbowed her. There we go. Smith to Boyd to Solis. Solis with a shot, ends up. Boyder with it. Shot, goalie covers. Okay, yep. Yep. Okay, so they did call that penalty on Rochester there. All right. Pingley, Mondick, McNerney, Rowling, and Johnson are your D. Drops it. There you go. Pingley to Mondick to Rowling. Rowling back to Mondick. Mondick's looking. Gets it right to Pingley. Oh, shot goes wide right. There's McNerney with it. McNerney to Mondick. Back to McNerney. Tries to get it out. Johnson with a shot. Oh, McNerney had a piece of that, a deflection on the way. McNerney ends up with it behind the net. She's looking, she's trying to get in front. She does to Pingley. Puck's still in the air though. Oh, Pingley or McNerney with the shot. Oh, goalie covers it up. All right, here comes Dixon and Solis. And Boyd Miller-Smith. All right, Boyd gets it over to Miller. Miller gets poke checked. Rochester ends up with it. Nope. And gets it out to neutral ice. That's going to be nice. All right, 8:26, 1:10 remaining in the power play. Scores 1-1. Come on, Cats. Boyd gets it over to Miller. Miller misses it on her swing there. Gets it back to Boyder. Jade's tied up. Boyd with the shot. Goalie takes it in the face mask. Goalie's standing up a lot today on his shots here. Miller with the shot. There it is. Goalie is pissed. Goalie is pissed. She threw her stick. She threw her blocker. Oh, Jade from out center. Top shelf. Good power play, girls. Up 2-1. Puck is dropped. Miller's hustling for it. Boyd got tripped. Johnson tried to pinch. Oh, great poke check. I don't know who it was. Maybe Rowling down there? Puck goes up to Avery Smith. Avery Smith gets poke checked by Rochester. Miller ended up on the ground there. I don't know if she caught an edge or she got hit. Here comes Soini. Offsides. All right, here comes Hubble, Soini, and Ahern. Still got Rowling and Johnson in your defense. Good hustle by Ahern and Soini there, some pressure. There you go, ends back up with Elsie. Elsie's fighting for it. Good job, Else. Else in the corner as always. Good job, Elsie. Way to go, Elsie. Fighting on it left and right. Good job, Elsie Ahern. Rochester's knocking it up. Gonna call an ice on this one. Yep. All right, Dixon and Gunderson are your D. Ahern, Hubble, Soini are your forwards. Halfway through the third, Soini's got a piece of it, gets it back to Gunderson. Mac attack with a shot. Oh, Ahern's hustling after it in the corner. Good job, Else. Oops. Elsie's being held, but she's fighting for it. Elsie still knocks it out. Oh. There you go, Soini's in the middle of it. Oh, Dixon bit on that a little bit there. She's going to help and pucking it up behind her. So Dixon's got it now. Here comes Lauren with it. She's looking, Lauren's looking, still looking. Wraps it around. Oh, takes a shot but hits a Rochester. Oh, Hubble tried to get it over to Soini there. Oh, bounced off Soini's stick there. Oh, Hubble's getting some pressure. Here goes Ahern for it again. Puck ends up in the air. Mac attack keeps it. Good job. Mac dumps it back behind the net. Puck is just right behind the net. There you go, Ahern, Elsie. Oh, Elsie's fighting for it. Fighting for it. Good job, Elsie. All right, here comes Pingley, McNerney, and Mondick. Dixon and Gunderson are out there as well on D. Bingley drops it. Here comes number 9. There goes McNerney. Great forecheck by McNerney, made her lose it. Another one by McNerney. Oh, there we go. Knocks it back to central ice. Tries to get it up to Viv from Mac Attack, looks like. Rochester's bringing it back down into our zone. Catches a stick. Lift it, lift it, lift it. Bingley with some great forecheck pressure. Allie covers it. Good job, Allie. Woo! That was close. Shot on net, goes outside. Gets it up to Miller. Here comes Jade. Jade's looking. Shot on net, goes to the right, left of the goalie. Smith with it. Smith to Boyd. Rochester recovers. Tries to get it out, they do, neutral ice. Dixon with it to Gunderson. Gunderson up to Boyd. Boyd across to Miller. Miller with a shot. Bounces off the goalie. Oh, puck's loose. Puck's loose. Oh, come on. Number 9 just knocked Jade from behind again. All right, here comes Verstraet and Salas. Miller, Boyd, Smith, your forwards. There we go. Miller kept it in. Good job, Miller. Miller to Boyd. Boyd to Smith. Smith's shot goes left to the right of the goalie, left outside. Smith takes a swing at it. Misses. Salas, pinch, gets it over to Miller. Miller cross ice to Smith. Avery dumps it down. Behind the net, Boyd recovers. Boyd to Salas, Salas with a shot. There you go, Soini. Great poke check by Soini there. Rochester with a good poke check though too. Boyd back to Verstraet. Verstraet to Salas. Salas dumps it into the zone. Rochester recovers. Soini with some good pressure. Good pressure by Soini. Keep it in. Salas does. Nice backhand. Oh, Rochester catches an edge and falls. They're bringing it out now, though. Neutral ice. Offsides. She must have dragged the leg there. All right, there's Salas with it behind. Salas can get up to Ahern. LC to Hubble. Hubble bringing it down. Shot on net. Goalie hits it off the side. Hubble is going to get her own rebound. She's being held. It's holding right there. I mean, Grace was literally being held against the wall. All right. There we go. There you go. Grace knocks it down in the corner. Trying to get it out. Bingley forces it back. There's McNerney with it. She gets a piece of it. Doubles back on Rochester. Bingley knocks it back in again. Rochester back behind the net. Oh. She's walking a little there. There goes McNerney. Viv with a piece of it, still in the air. Oh, that's a trip. McNerney ends up with it. Monik ends up with it in center ice. Nope. Rochester poke checks her. Viv's going back after her, but B.D. Johnson's there intercepting. Rowling with it, or Dixon. I can't tell who that is. Somebody just poke checked the Rochester girl, whoever poke checked Viv. So, trying to get up to Viv. She does. That's a hook. Rochester. Viv's just getting pushed into the boards right now. Cross ice. There goes Boyder after her. Minute 46. Rochester's holding their arm up for a penalty, but they're not going to call everything that they just did to Viv and B.D. Johnson in the corner. There's nothing there. Center ice to Boyd. Boyd to Miller. Miller back to Smith. Smith's hustling down. Gets stopped by 2 Rochester girls. Ends back up in the corner. There comes Dixon with it. Dixon dumps it back down to Smith. Rochester recovers, though. Trying to lift the stick. Alley kicks out to the side. McAtack Gunderson with it. Cross ice to Boyd. Boyd up to Miller. Miller gets stripped. Dixon with it now. Dixon to Boyd. Boyd to Gunderson. Gunderson to Smith. Avery just dumps it down behind the nets. Rochester loses the puck. Kira gets a shot on net. Jade's fighting for it. Here comes Avery Smith for it as well. Ends up in the corner. Bounces back to Boyder. Boyder with a shot on net. Hits a Rochester girl on the way. Ends up to Dixon. Dixon dumps it back behind the net. Girls are tired. Girls are tired. Keeping it in. Nope. Comes back to neutral ice. Rochester knocks it down. They're going to wave it off. Goes Dixon with it. Come on, girls. Let's get it out of there. Boyder's got it. She's trying to get it out. Back to neutral ice. It's going to be an offside. Split up the game, man. Spartacats win 2-1. We'll see you tomorrow at Egan Civic Arena against Rosemount Irish.